All right, guys, it's me, Shon-Jhon, aka the Middleman CEO. So I'm in a coffee shop, so I can't really just be loud. So listen up. I'm going to walk you through this because a lot of you have been asking for a tutorial on how the middleman business process works. So I'm going to walk you through it very quickly. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. I am on my current website, my current middleman business. I don't just talk about doing middleman, I actually do it. bookandmove.com. This company belongs to me. This is one of my middleman businesses. I can show you a couple of others. If you haven't seen Quote Buddy is my other middleman business, freequotebuddy.com. So there you go, freequotebuddy.com. And we'll just stop right there. I'll just keep going. I don't want to take up too much time. So let's go back to bookandmove.com. Now, you don't have to choose moving industry. You could choose home cleaning. You could choose, in fact, if you go to my middleman website and you scroll to the bottom, you're going to see a list of about 25 different industries I really like. And then if you look over here to the right, you're going to see the deposit amounts, average deposit commissions. So you see on moving, it's about $150 and up. I like that. If you look down, you see roofing, $500 and up. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll get into that next. And so we're going to go back over here and show you how the process works. So if you were doing a home cleaning service, garage repair, junk removal, it does not matter. It's the same process. So forget the name and look at the process, right? Book online, get cleaned anytime. Book online, TVs mounted anytime. Book online, vehicle detail anytime. I'm just trying to convey the message that you book right here, and we'll take care of the rest. So number one, pick your service, right? So they'll come here, pick the type of service they need for moving. You need long distance, you need local, you need, hauling, delivery. What do you need? Then number two, you're going to pay your deposit, and then relaxed movers are on the way. Just letting them know, hey, it's a simple process. Pick what you need, tell us what you need, pay your deposit. We got the rest, right? And so the customer is going to go to the book your move now, right? And I'm going to fill this information in really quick. So give me a second. Let's see. All right, so I filled in the information. Don't want to bore you with all that. So the customer's going to fill in their contact information, and this will be the same way on your website. You'll pretty much, if you're starting a middleman business now, you're pretty much going to use the same template. And then the customer's going to go to the, let's see, pick a date. Let's pick a date. Then they get to choose what service they need. If you're not doing moving, yours is going to look different than this. Yours might say, if you're doing window tinting, how many windows? If you're doing TV mounting, how many TVs, what sizes? If you're doing home cleaning, how many square footage, right? What's the square footage of the house? If you're doing delivery, how many appliances? If you're doing, what are some of the other ones? Let's see. If you're doing pressure washing, lawn care, mobile detail, and appliance repair, this is where you'll get all the information, the details. So they could choose a time. Hey, give me mornings, give me afternoons. I'm done. And they could be okay with that. Now we're going to go to the address side and then work on the address, and I'll fill that in just a second. If you have any questions, you could drop it down below, or you could email me at middlemanceoinfo@gmail.com. So right here, the customer gets to put in their pickup address, where they're starting from. This is where you'll capture information if you're doing deliveries or moves or anything like that. And they'll need an address because your ISPs are going to need to know where they're going. So the address will go right here. I get two addresses because there's a pickup and a drop off, but if you're just doing window cleaning or mounting or something, you just need the customer address right here. So once they put that in, they could also leave notes, tell you a little bit about what's going on, and then move to next. Once you get to next, I'll fill it in real quick. All right, of course, I'm just making up addresses to get through the process. They could put notes down here like, hey, we have cats, And you guys will be able to get that too, because you want your ISPs to have as much information as possible. Then they'll get to the, little more details about it. Whatever industry you have, this is where it'll start asking some questions to help the ISP understand what they're getting. So what do you need? This is like hey, what do you need from me, sir? Page. Do you need hauling? Do you need delivery? Do you need packing, unpacking, storage? What do you need? And if you're doing home cleaning, hey, what do you need? You need a deep cleaning? You need just regular cleaning? How often do you need? If you need TV mounting, how many TVs? How big? Do you have the equipment? Do you not? Upstairs, downstairs. You need me to tint your windows? How many? This is where you start getting all that information. So this is the information collection page. So we'll just bypass that. Get on to the next page. Right? And so it's going to give a quote very quickly. Now, whatever industry you're choosing, this is where the quote will pop up. It'll say, hey, your home cleaning is, $350. Or it'll say, hey, your your window tinting is $375. Hey, your roofing job is going to be, whatever. Hey, your heating and AC repair is going to be a deposit of this. Hey, I got so many, guys. Go to middlemanceo.com. You can see a list. Landscaping, phone repair, computer repair, plumbing, video editing, landscaping, commercial cleaning, vehicle tint, tree cutting, event. I don't have events on here, pressure washing, but events like setting up bounce houses and stuff like that. So whatever it is, the price is going to go right here. The overall price, that's going to be the customer's price right here. So when you look right here, you're going to see the overall customer's price. And then it's going to say your price. This is what you're getting. So the customer price is $347. Remember, we talk about middleman math. What is the customer going to pay? $347? Okay. What does the ISP want? They want $200? Okay, gotcha. What does that leave a difference of? $147. So deposit due today, because this is not my money. The $347 doesn't belong to me. Here's what I get. Here's what you'll get. The deposit due today, $147. That's mine. That's yours. So if you were doing TV mounting, and the average deposit was $75. The average deposit was $75. You'll come here and it'll say deposit due today $75. If you were doing a simple one, let's look at a simple one. If you were doing garage repair, then you would come here and it would say, hey, the overall price for the garage repair is $350, but the deposit due today is $150. Right? Customer's going to look at that, say, okay, cool, I can rock with that. Bam, customer's going to hit next. Then it's going to give a detail. Hey, make sure everything's correct. They're going to go through all of this and say, yep, I agree with your terms. What happened next? Your booking will be automatically sent to movers in your area. Yours would say whatever service they're providing would be here. It'll be automatically sent to cleaners, haulers, pest control, landscapers, whatever the case. And we set all this up for you. That's why this course is $2,500. Should be more, because you can make $2,500 easily, but move quickly before it goes up. All this is done for you, by the way, in the VIP. If you get the $2,500 VIP, you're welcome to pay less and do it yourself. Most people do the VIP. So here we go. All right, so you see the process up front. You'll get all of this. So forget that mine is the moving industry. Yours can be whatever industry. It's going to be the same process. That's what I want you to understand. Just change the name from moving to whatever you want to do. Same process, simple booking process. Right? And they're going to go here, put in their payment information. I'm not going to do any of that. Click right there, done. Right? And so you're paid. Get it? Now, let me show you guys the other side, which is the dispatch side. All right, so let's see. All right, guys, we are now for today, we are on the admin side. So here we are right now, 8 total active movers. That's those that are logged in right now. So you'll get to see this. So this is the side where you make all your money. So I'm on the admin side of Book and Move. So this is the back door where I get to see everything that's being done. Don't focus on the money, guys. Turn to the left. Focus on the left right here. Walk with me through this process. Okay? All right. So first things first. All right, so we have 8 active movers right now who are logged into the site. 24 bookings done. It takes a while for the site to update, so it could be more than that. And then the revenue update right now is 1470. So it should be a lot more than that, but it has to update through the payment system. So 1470 already in the account for the day. I have not moved anybody. I'm literally sitting in a coffee shop, chilling. And but this is what you'll see. You'll be able to go to your dashboard again. It does not have to be moving. It can be any industry, but your dashboard will say, hey, how many total ISPs are logged into your site. Sorry about that, guys. Had a call coming in, but it says how many total ISPs are logged into your site right now. You'll see this. You can see 8 active. You can also go into this and let them know, hey, get in there. So when the jobs come in, but usually they're already there. So it shows you the amount of bookings, shows you how much revenue you made for the day. So loving that. That looks great. You could moving management. You could click on for us. You could click on moving management. It'll give you some details about it. Details about it. So you can look at everything. You can look at payments. You can look at administration. You can look at the analytics. You can look at the booking management. So when jobs come in, it'll post right here. It'll tell you how many active ISPs you have right now. We're going to have an app soon in the future, so better get in now so you can get free access to that app. And then after that, it's going to be total revenue of 1470. Now, I can manage the administration side right here, add people, remove people, payment management, look at the payments, mover management. If I like, this will be your ISP management, by the way. If I like the way everyone's performing, I'll leave it there. If I don't like someone, I have to freeze their account. This is where I go. If I want to see how much money I've made for the month, I'm not going to click on that. But it's pretty good, so we're just going to leave it at that. And if I want to see how many bookings have come in like over the month, I could click right here, see all the bookings. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're at like 188 or something like that. So, but anyway, we just leave that. And then the analytics, I can look here and kind of follow the analytics of the site. I'll teach you all of this, so it's pretty simple and easy. You guys can see, you just come to your dashboard, bam, see everything you need to see right here and say, man, this is how much money we made. Look at this for the day. These are the bookings that have come in. Look how we made almost 1,500 for the day without having to leave the coffee shop. I'm literally sitting at a coffee shop right now, across from my neighborhood. And but that's how easy this is. So just want to show you guys how simple this process is. I hope that it helps you. I hope that it blesses you and answers any questions if you're thinking about having a middleman business. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. The class is going up to 2,500. It'll probably be more than that soon, but move quickly. And if you want to get on a payment plan, you could actually do it through the checkout process. If you go to the the Middleman CEO website, you can kind of see. You can get into you can join the masterclass for less, but it's to do it yourself. You can click the VIP. It's going to break down a little bit about what you get with the VIP. And I might be signed in, but you could go ahead and join before the price goes up on it, which is going to do very shortly. So my advice, move quickly, get into the VIP, learn how to do this. This stuff is so simple. I teach you also how to get affiliates to help you. This is the affiliate side of my Quote Buddy site, where I teach you how to get affiliates to actually help you get customers and get paid. But this is the beauty of it right there. I've been in the coffee shop. It's about noon. I haven't really done much all day. And I got a meeting with one of my co-founders tomorrow. But again, I think middleman is the future. And the reason I do is because AI is coming in. If you watch my recent videos, AI is coming in. Not only is it coming in, but it's coming in with a bang, and it's going to replace a lot of jobs. But the jobs it's not going to replace are going to be the what? The labor-intensive jobs. So the jobs that are labor, those will be the ones that'll be safe. So the labor-intensive jobs are going to be the best jobs. Because again, AI is not going to replace a plumber, a mover, a home cleaner, a TV mounter, or anything. So I kind of walk you guys through the process of how this works. Showed you that at 12 noon today, Dallas time, we're at 1470 in total revenue. It's going to be more than that because I know how many moves have been processed, booked, and they're going to come in. But the Stripe account takes a little longer to update than the actual website. But still going to be a good day. If you could just make 500 a day without having to leave your house, is that a win? Yes or yes? Absolutely. So what's stopping you? If you want to learn how to make money, I can teach you what I do. Get into the masterclass before we fill up. Get into the masterclass before the price goes up. And that's not even the best part. I got a couple other things that's going to blow your mind. Number one, we're working on now. We want to teach you how to not only grow your business and make it successful, but to be able to license your business. Not necessarily franchise it, but license it to other people in other cities around the country who pay you. So Book and Move can be licensed, right? That's the beauty of this model. You can just keep selling it, keep making money with it without doing any of the work. So we're in talks right now to have this business licensed in Chicago. And well, how does that work? I don't move anybody. I don't live in Chicago. Well, that somebody's going to purchase, I'm not going to tell you how much, they're going to pay us a large sum of money to run Book and Move Chicago. Same way I run it, we'll oversee everything. So imagine if you had a whatever, a blank service industry. And it was, hypothetically, it was, abccleaners.com. And someone approached you and said, hey, I'll give you $10,000 upfront and pay you 10% of all deposits I get in a month, and a monthly fee of $3,000 just to be licensed, a licensed fee. And you're like, wait, so you'll give me 10 grand up front, you'll give me $3,000 a month license fee, and you'll pay me 15-20% of all bookings. So if the booking is, let's say the booking is $200, that's the deposit for $200. Then 20% of that would be $40. So every time they book a job, you make $40. And you're like, wait, I'm not even, I'm not there. I'm not in Chicago. I'm not doing any of this. You can book it all over the country. That's what we're going to do. So we'd like to get about 250 of these out. And I'm charging more than $10,000. By the way, I know everyone I don't know, so I'm not going to speak for everyone. But if you want to learn how to do this without, or if you want to get in on Book and Move and become licensed to be on Book and Move, I'm open to it. Just reach out to us. Email me, middlemanceo@gmail.com or support@bookandmove.com. And but again, just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope it helps. I gotta go. I gotta get off here. But again, have a blessed day. Let me know if there's something you want to do. Move quickly because spots are limited. I can only help so many people.